going on, everybody? My name's Cameron from Cottoners Hot Rods and Customs. Today I got another video planned for you guys. As you guys saw in the previous video, we washed my dad's '69 Camaro, and now we'll be moving to my 1968 Chevy Camaro. Basically what we'll be going over in the video today is me washing it, obviously, what I want to do with the build and what we're starting with, and what my plans are in the future for this car and what I want to have done to it. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so as you can see, this is my 1968 Chevy Camaro. It is originally a standard car, but I have put the 67 RS taillights on it. I just like the look better of it, me personally. Right now it's got the 4-inch center lines in the front, and it also had center lines in the back, which I took those off, and I had the 20x10 torque thrust on there, and then I had 18x8 torque thrust in the front, but those are taken off at the moment. Getting into it, inside of the power barn, we got a 236 cylinder with a 3-speed on the tree. 3 on the tree, as I like to call it. But this car is definitely a project. You know, I picked this up in November 2022. A little bit quick story on it. Whenever I got it, I was at school, and I was going on lunch break. My dad called me. He sent me the Facebook Marketplace listing for this, and I looked at the pictures, called the guy. Was the very first person to call him within 10 minutes of him posting this. And later that day, we went and looked at it. Dad went with me. The whole family did. And looked at it, and they were like, this isn't bad. It'd be a good starter car for you. Because at the time, I really, really wanted a project car, an older muscle car. I wasn't sure what it was, but I saw this, and I just knew I had to have it. At the time, I was working 60 hours a week. I did that for about 6 months straight, just trying to get a car that I could drive around, make a project car, because I was not waiting on my money to build up. I wanted it now. So, yeah, this is what we got here. Let me take you to the power barn, show you what we're working with. Moving to the power barn, what we're working with here is obviously the 6-cylinder. It's got a 2-barrel carburetor on it. Nothing too special. We just borrowed that from a buddy just so I can get it running and idling on its own, which I did get it running and idling on its own. It's just rigged together. Might see if I can throw a battery on it, see if it'll start. I don't know. It's been a while, but let's try it and see. She's idling on her own. Yeah, sure, it may be a little rough, and the exhaust may be hitting on the rear end, but you know, it's running, you know? Can't have it running for too long though, because you know, there's no radiator hooked up to it. But you know, it does run and drive. But you see that this does run and idle on its own. It currently has no brakes whatsoever. If it wasn't for that, I'd be cruising around driving in it, but you know, that just has to happen. But some of my future plans for this is to snag this 6-cylinder out of it, and then put in a 355, take the 3 on the tree out also, put a Tremec behind it, and then also put a 12-bolt rear end in it, because now it only has a 10-bolt rear end, and that probably will not hold that power. And I really don't want to find out if it does not hold the power or not. So, yeah, that's kind of where I want to take it. But you know, just got to keep working to get towards it. Now that I've showed you the inside, the engine bay, let's go ahead and go inside, which is currently holding all of my parts. So, let's get into it. So what we got here is my parts for it. You know, this had deluxe interior door cards in it, but that was not original. This car originally is an ash gold on ash gold. And what we got in here is all the parts, of course, and then we got this. Somebody had some Mexican food, and it, yeah, didn't sit well, as you can see. But there's a nice surprise over here in the back. I'll go over here and let's take a look at it. Now, as you can see over here in the passenger side, looks completely normal. This is the picture side, by the way. This is the take the picture side. You go down under here, and you see there's something dragging the ground there. What's that? Oh, that's the floor. Huh. It's got Fred Flintstone floors in it. Yep. I'd like to replace on that, obviously. You know, put new floors in it, put a new trunk in it. You know, but that's where we're sitting at currently. Yep. Like I said before, this is the non-picture side of the car, you know, which sucks. So this is the driver's side, you know, where I'll be riding most of the time. But, you know, because it's got some dents over here. It's got a different fender put on there, a different cow panel. And also right here, the corner's dented in real bad, like somebody hit a pole. But, you know, that can be fixed. That can be fixed. So, people always ask me, are you going to paint it? What color are you going to paint it? Where are you going to paint it? To be honest, don't really want to paint it. Maybe I'll try to get Dad to help out. You know, we'll color match these, look patina as possible. Because I'd like to keep it patina. Me personally, I like the patina because it looks like you just pulled it fresh out of a barn and you're going to go racing. Go have some fun. Go beat on the car, have a good time. So, that's about it for the car. Let's go ahead and get to the washing portion of this and the detailing of it. Let's get into it. So what we've got here to clean the car is my favorite of the Jax Wax products, and a couple other little things too, but majority Jax Wax. First, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I went ahead and filled up the pink stuff, as I like to call it, the wash and wax. We're gonna go ahead and I went ahead and already put that in a bucket here with a microfiber. Got the thing ready to go. Fortunately, we don't have water in here in the garage. It's turned off for the winter, but I had to go into the house, grab this bucket of water. We're gonna have to do a waterless wash somehow, which, you know, it don't have to be perfect. It's patina paint, so, you know, it'll be all right. Let's get into it. As you can see, it's got some good patina to work with, you know. We can work with it on this side, but it's the picture side, obviously. That's why. That's what I like to call it. But, you know, it does have some good patina. And I haven't even wiped on it yet. Let me get the wiping on it. Wiped off, you know. This is sort of what it would look like if I put clear coat over it, you know. Which me personally, I really like. We just have to replicate this side to go that side. Also noticed how I was cleaning the rust too. Can't have dirty rust. I mean, I'm just saying, you can't have dirty rust. Gotta make sure you keep your rust clean. Now, on to the next part of this. We're gonna be adding my favorite product, Hawaiian Shine. It's easy to use, very user-friendly. Let's get into it. Now, I need to get all that soap and washing wax off, but like I said before, the hose is, yeah, not working. The water's turned off. So what I did was I grabbed that bucket. I'm gonna just try to get as much off as I can. You know, we'll see how it works. Well, that may look goofy, and I may now be a little soaked. That's what we got, so, you know, that's what we're doing here. Let's go on to the Hawaiian Shine. I've got this Hawaiian Shine here. The good thing about this stuff is that your paint can be wet or dry. It's pretty versatile, as I said, user-friendly. From where I got all my Jax Wax products, I get it from a buddy of mine, Corey Shepard, Evan Shepard, down there at the Jax Wax store, Jax Wax in Louisville. They always take care of me. Love them down there. But let's get into it. Now this may be the wrong way to do it, but what I like to do is I like to just get real quick, just graze it real quick, nothing too crazy. And I take my rag, wipe till it's dry. That's what I always do. So I like that. There you go. Then obviously I like to do that on all the panels. So let's get going to the rest of the panels here. Quick little, just a light spritz on it. Nothing too crazy. You know, a car like this, don't have to worry about scratching it. Because you know, it's got patina. It don't have to be perfect. It's got patina. If we put another scratch in it, just gonna add to the story this thing tells. You know? It's already cleaned it up very nicely here. I like it. See, this is rusty back here, but we're still gonna hit it though. Cool thing about this product is that it has wax in it, so it's literally just spray on wax. Real easy. Oh yeah, look at that. You hear that? That's me cleaning the rust there. Oh yeah. Go ahead and get in here too while we're at it, you know. Keep wiping too much, you might have a show car in our hands. I hate to do that. I'll go ahead and hit the bumper too while we're at it. Might as well. Rebuild the bumper real quick. Yep. Brand new. She's been rebuilt. Might as well hit the taillights too while we're at it. Rebuild those real quick. Yep. Fuel cap. Yep. Well, get the windows all cleaned up and get the wheels cleaned up, get some tire shine on them, make them look all nice and clean. Then, yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and spray these windows off here. Get a nice good coating of that. There we go. Oh. Some slick paint there, ain't it? Here comes the shop dog here, Molly. Always coming in to help. Tail's always a wagging. All I've got for you guys today. Got the car all cleaned up. I would expect more videos of this thing in the future of me, the whole project, of hopefully me being able to make it to Power Tour. Fingers crossed. I don't know, we'll see. Don't have much time. Don't really have much time at all. Right now it's February 10th. Don't have much time towards it, but you know, we're gonna try. So that's a wrap up for today's video, and catch you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe. Stay groovy.